Another day, another dollar. Thank the Lord for another 24. God, I knew that was you, man. I'm just getting back to the crib, baby. Nice chest day this evening. Second workout of the day, man. I took the 130s for a ride on the dumbbell press, man. Did some incline chest money, did some cardio. I'm just finishing up meal prepping for the week. You know, I'm getting ready to go back into work tonight, but I wanted to hop on here, you know, and talk more about corrections, man. I'm gonna keep pushing these videos out, man, to all the people that's been reaching out to me, asking me questions about the hiring process. You know, how long is it before they give you a call back? What to expect at the training academy? Questions about the job, dealing with inmates, the salary, retirement, all that. Keep them coming, man. I'll try to help you out to the best of my ability. But the topic of this video I'm gonna talk about is dealing with high profile or famous people that may be locked up in your prison. You know, depending on the prison you working at or you get hired on at, you know, you may have some high profile inmates. You know, in my 12 years working in corrections, I've been at 3 different facilities, 1 county jail, 2 different federal prisons in two different states. You know, I've run across numerous high profile famous inmates. You know, I've Bernie Madoff, famous singer like R. Kelly, mafia bosses. Man, I'm talking about like the mafia, the people you see like in The Godfather, The Sopranos, the movies like that, man. You know, Goodfellas, them people who they portraying in real life, man. I've worked on a day-to-day basis with those inmates, worked on a unit, seen them with my own eyes. The Tiger King was locked up at one point in time at one of my prisons. Who else, man? You got like national, international terrorists, people that might have stole secrets from the U.S. government and traded them with Russia, people like that. Narco bosses, you know, the movies like Narcos, Queen of the South, all these shows you see on Netflix about the Mexican cartels being like some of the bosses or like cartel drug runner that was in charge of like big operations. The dude, I think what was that show? What's the show? It had Omar on there, man. The Wire. The character that was based off of Avon Barksdale, he was locked up at one point in time, man. All kind of different people, man. You know, this is the thing, though. You know, you working in that type of environment with these type of people, you know, the main thing you got to remember is to keep your professionalism at all times, you know. Don't cross the boundaries. You know, I know you might see like, you like, oh, man, damn. You look these people up on Wikipedia when you on the unit. You like, damn, they got all these articles. You know, I'm like, man, R. Kelly, you know, locked up my prison. You know, I ain't even gonna lie. I listen to his music still. You know, I feel like he's one of the greatest singers of all time. I don't know, you know, as far as what he did on the side, his charges and convictions. But me personally, I feel they can't take his music and what he did as far as music and R&B goes. They can't take that away from him, you know. So even then, I still listen to his music. But, you know, seeing him, you know, in that environment, I still have to maintain my professionalism. You know, no, I can't, you know, have him like, yo, come in the office. I got my mom on the phone, seeing her or something. No, you can't do none of that, man. You got to maintain your professionalism at all times, you know. Never cross the boundaries, you know. Some of these inmates, man, you know, given their stature, you know, them being well known, a lot of them might have deep pockets still. A lot of them still got money. Stuff like that, man. Some of them can be like manipulative, you know. So you just got to watch them, man. You know, when you're talking to them, you know, don't get too comfortable. That's the thing in corrections. When you're working in a prison setting, you never get too comfortable. Man. Always be on your toes, you know. Always be thinking, calculating, you know, because I can guarantee you the inmates, they watching your every move. They got 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 till their sentence is up. You know, to try to compromise you, to try to get you to do inappropriate favors for them, stuff like that, man. We not having none of that, man. You know, me, I love my job. You know, I like being a correctional officer. You know, I've been doing it, like I said, 12 years. You know, I plan on riding out to the retirement to the door, so I don't need nothing that could jeopardize my job, how I put food on my table, so when I'm dealing with inmates like that, man, I always make sure I follow the policy, procedure, and treat them how I treat the other inmates. That's the main thing. When I see these dudes, excuse me, to me, they're just like the other inmates. You treat them all the same. You don't try to show no favoritism. Don't try to do no, inappropriate favors. Letting them stay out longer to watch TV, this and that. I treat them all the same. They in khakis or green, whatever color jumpsuits the inmates at your facility wear, man, they all the same to me. I try to give them what they got coming. If they don't got it coming, the answer is no. Simple, plain, and cut. That's how I try to do it. Try to stick by the rules. Rules is the rules. I don't try to bend the rules. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because some of them inmates, man, I'm telling you, man, they're trying to manipulate. It don't even have to be like a high-profile inmate or famous. You got people in there, like I said, man, you can read some of these dudes. When I be on the unit, I'll be like, researching the inmates that's on my unit so I know who I'm dealing with. And, when you pull them up, their whole history will come up. All the institutions they've been at, what they got charged with, man. If they got any disciplinary action while they've been locked up at other facilities. A lot of these dudes, they have successfully been able to compromise staff, dirty staff, dirty prison staff, and get them to bring them in stuff they're not supposed to have, dope, cell phones, narcotics, stuff like that, Like I said, I'm cool, man. I know no amount of money they can give me is worth possibly going to jail or prison, losing my job. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool, because once you go down that hole, there's no coming back, man. It's like the point of no return. Once they hook you in and they get you, man, they got you, man. Ain't no this one time, oh, I'm okay, oh, cool. I'll just bring you in a cell phone, this one time deal, and it's over with. No. They're going to keep asking you, keep demanding more and more. The minute you say no, they're going to turn you in. They're going to turn you in to the upper management. They're going to report you, And the inmate, ain't nothing going to happen to them. They're already doing time. They may get a little more time added onto their charges. They may get shipped to another prison. But outside of that, they already in prison, You, on the other hand, as an officer, okay, boom. Okay, you do something like that. Okay, first, you're going to lose your job. Along with that, you're going to lose your retirement, your benefits. You might have a pension. All that's out the door. Now, we ain't even talking about the possibility of facing jail time, prison time. I've seen officers get walked out in handcuffs, man. We supposed to be the ones in there, protecting society, making sure the prison is running safe, upholding, the policy procedures, all the rules and that. I've seen officers getting escorted out by the FBI, the local police department for committing crimes within the prison, bringing in contraband, having inappropriate relationships with the inmate, having sex, male staff having sex with the female inmates or vice versa. I see it all the time. It happens all the time. Don't let it be you. I'm cool. They come to me trying to offer some kind of proposition. I'm like, no, I'm cool. I'm reporting it. No, get out my face. You're done. Finito, man. No amount of money, is worth it in the long run. They might come to you talking about, oh, I'll give you $2,000, $3,000, if you bring in some dope and a cell phone. You got to look at the bigger picture, man. $3,000, that's probably not even going to cover 1 month's worth of living for most people. You got to think all the money you're losing in the long run, your salary, your retirement, possibly your reputation being tarnished forever, possibly doing jail time. You know what I'm saying? Going to prison, man. It was an officer at my prison now, man. He was having inappropriate relationships with an inmate, getting sexual favors from the inmate. He ended up losing his job, and he got 2 years in federal prison, Do you want that to be you? No, I know damn sure it don't want to be me, I'm not taking the fall for nobody, I'm cool. like I said, man, I try to do my job, follow the policy and procedures, do my job to the best of my ability, do my shift, and go home. That's it, man. It's a saying, man, slow money is better than no money. Fast money, man, you're going to lose every time. That fast money, taking them shortcuts, that's what a lot of these inmates that we are in charge of supervising, that's what most of them are in there for. Taking shortcuts, trying to get the fast money, selling dope, scamming, robbing, whatever it is their charges is. That's what they're in there for, Me, I'm a tax-paying citizen, man. I pay my taxes. I go to work, make an honest living, and I go home. I'm not with none of that, man. I may have grew up in a rough environment, but that don't define me. I'm cool. Yeah, like I said, I like my job, man. It's been good to me. I plan on riding it out till it's time to retire, man. That's that, So dealing with these high-profile inmates, famous people, man, like I said, any inmate, for real, just in general, you want to always maintain your professionalism, man. Don't cross them boundaries, Keep your professional and your personal as far apart as you can, man. Always stick to the policy and the procedure. What's written in the manual they give you, man. When you first start, and you will be just fine, baby. Y'all like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. I got merchandise for sale. Shop with me. This is one of my shirts, man. I got a lot of merchandise for sale on my website, www.theghettobodybuilder.com. This is one of my shirts. Never capping, always stack. I try to come up with little catchy slogans, man. Never capping, like never perpetrating, never faking it, man. Always stacking, man. Always trying to get to the money, man. Make some money the legal way, the legit way, So check my website out. All kind of hoodies, t-shirts, and whatnot, man. But yeah, dealing with high-profile inmates, man, like I said, the best thing to do is just stick to the policy and the procedures and treat them like the other inmates, man. Fair, firm, and consistent, and you will do just fine, baby. Y'all know how we coming. Let's get motivated.